Hello world of YouTube and welcome to a list video you would typically see in a January Ask January. We've done list week. Now let's shift into the future and look at 11 things that I'm excited to see or hopefully see in music and gaming in 2023. We're going from announced things to things that are for sure probably going to come out this year to speculations in both mediums, starting with music and going into gaming. With music though, the first real announced release that I'm excited for, probably the most out of anything I'll talk about, is the new Algiers album, Shook. I love both singles. I think that they're great. I'm excited to see them collaborating with more artists, and I think that they're going to knock it out of the fucking park. I've also really loved all the singles for Paramore's This Is Why. I'm excited to see them bounce back with a slight shift in direction while staying in the same realm of music to pay tribute to. Gridlink, grindcore band that I thought was done, is coming back with Coronet Jupiter. I haven't heard anything from it, but I loved their last album, Longina, so very much. It was on my albums of the year in 2014, and I'd still say it's one of the best albums of that year. Gorillaz are also dropping Cracker Island later on this year, and I liked the title track. I wasn't as big on the Tame Impala cut, but it wasn't, like, awful, and I'm still excited to see where the album lands as far as, like, how it sounds well-rounded out. 100 gecs are finally dropping 10,000 gecs. It's been hyped in pockets of the internet. It's finally coming out this year, if I'm not mistaken. Excited to hear it. I'm hoping that they double down on whatever the hell they've got going on, and I think it'll be great. Slowthai also has an album this year coming out called Ugly. I thought it was coming out last year, but no, taking some time with it, and it's coming out this year, last I had heard. Danny Brown and JPEG Mafia, Peggy Brown, is finally fucking happening, and it's coming out. They're finishing it up, and hopefully it's dropping soon, because that album's going to be sick. I love Peggy, and I love Danny Brown, and the two of them together just sounds like pure heaven. Schoolboy Q dropped a track last year that I thought was going to culminate to an album along with his other Black Hippie peers, but that never happened. Hopefully that does happen soon, because I thought Soccer Dad was a decent track, and I was excited to see what that was building towards. Fall Out Boy just dropped a throwback single, sonically, or at least a song that doesn't suck, and I'm excited to see wherever they go with that. I'm assuming going to be leaps and bounds better than Mania, judging from that lead single alone. And then as far as speculation stuff goes, when I saw MCR live, they talked about having stuff that they were working on. So maybe that means, I mean, they dropped a song, last year that was really, really good. Is that going to lead to something else? I hope so. And then outside of that, the Protomen dropped a new song. They were like, hey, here's a song from Act 3, acknowledging that Act 3 is actually happening. I know I've thrown the Protomen on here as, like, a last entry to, like, have one last-ditch effort that Act 3 is finally going to happen, but, like, is it now? Because they just dropped a new song. So, like, is that what this tour is going to be building towards? Like, I don't... What? And then in the realms of gaming, we've got, admittedly, a bigger scattershot hodgepodge of things, because things are dropping that are confirmed, but as to when, I don't know. We've got the Dead Space remake, which I think is coming out this weekend. I can't get it now, but I'm excited to play it once I do get a next-gen console eventually. The Resi 4 remake is still coming out, and I am still morbidly curious about that. I actually am very intrigued to play both and see how they both differ from their originals and differ from each other, because they're kind of cut from the same cloth. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming out. I still need to play Last Order, but I'm wanting to tear through that before playing this new one. But hey, we got a new Star Wars game from an acclaimed entry in the modern Star Wars gaming, so of course I'm excited for it, man. Also got Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda's dropping. That's fucking sick as hell. So yeah, of course I'm excited for that. There was also a Hellboy game that was announced at the Game Awards, and it looks really cool. I love the visual style of it. I think that it's cool that they're having a art style that more feels like the graphic novels, because the graphic novels themselves are very visually striking, so I'm excited to play a game in that art style. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk got pushed back a little bit farther, and I'm hoping that it comes out this year. I played Jet Set Radio Future last year as sort of more hype for this game, and I'm still excited to see its an eventual release. Konami is throwing random feelers out there in so many different avenues. Sure, the Silent Hill 2 remake is coming out, but I've never played those games. However, Dead Cells is getting a Castlevania expansion. That's also really cool, so I'm excited to see what the hell that's about when it finally comes out. I don't know if this particular one's going to come out this year. We're kind of pivoting into speculation territory, but Mina the Hollower, Yacht Club Games' newest IP's Kickstarter, was fully funded like midway through last year. I don't know what their turnaround is from goal reach to release, but I'm hoping throughout the year to at least get updates on the game, and if it's going to be released, I would assume it would be at the end of the year at the very least, because, you know, Yacht Club have a history of dropping bangers in November and December. Maybe it'll drop in October. Who knows? Again, this is heavy speculation at this point. We've also got Spider-Man 2, another game I won't be able to play upon release, but I'm thinking is coming out this year. I really liked Spider-Man PS4, and I'm excited to see new adventures with Peter Parker in New York City. We've also got Metroid Prime 4 news hoping to come out soon. You know, they've relaunched the development cycle on it. Hopefully in that time they've made some headway on it, and we'll get something, if not a release date, in tandem with that Silk song is still in the ether. I'm not trying to put weight on Team Cherry, because I know they're going to, when it comes out, it's going to be fantastic, but maybe? Who knows? I don't. But that's my hype for 2023. I mean, I know it's only mid-January, but that's stuff that I'm excited for. Is there stuff that I missed that you're excited for? Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I drop 4 vids a week. And I'm going to go. You guys have a good day's lives and situations, and I'll see you another day.